Well, Sadio Mane with a penalty miss earlier on in the opening 5 minutes, and Mosa coming close in the 42nd. The two bright lights in 45 minutes. Well, very quickly, we've got a word from our friends at Total Energies. All right, Cameroon 2021 is back with a bang. The biennial International Men's Football Championship of Africa, organized by the Confederation of African Football, as the 33rd edition of the African Cup of Nations. The tournament, which is hosted by Cameroon this year, of course, will see African football fans like you and I cheering the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Unfortunately, they have been knocked out. Well, I doubt anyone is even dreaming of missing a single match. Well, the one global brand that has always been a partner and supporter of African football since 2016 is Total Energies. And so this year, as the official title sponsor, Total Energies wants you to live football together at the Total Energies AFCON Cameroon 2021 games from wherever you are. So if you have recently been to some Total Energies select service stations, you'll notice that Niger fans are going football crazy out there. You certainly don't want to be left out of this football frenzy. Total Energies wants you to experience the thrills of the game and win your own football together jersey. Awesome, yeah? So all you have to do to win your football together jersey is visit any participating Total Energies service station. Take a photo with the football together jersey. Follow at Total Energies on Facebook and at Total Energies _NG on Instagram. Then share the photo on your Instagram and Facebook page while tagging Total Energies official social media handles. All right, you share the photo on Instagram and Facebook while tagging Total Energies official social media handles and including the hashtag one passion, one team, one jersey. All right, hashtag one passion, one team, one jersey. Again, I repeat, all you have to do is tag Total Energies official social media handles in your post while using the hashtag one passion, one team, one jersey hashtag. All right, ensure you get a minimum of 50 likes on any of your social media pages to win an instant jersey. That's it. No drama, no long story. It's as easy as a throw-in. So if you want to know more about the jersey challenge, check out the Football Corner on their website. That is services.totalenergies.ng. services.totalenergies.ng. There are loads of activities there beyond the jersey challenge. While you are there, you could also win Total Energies AFCON items in the ongoing promos at select service stations. So if you're a football lover or just a passionate Nigerian supporter, head on over to our service stations and soak up the thrills of the games. Throughout the Total Energies AFCON Cameroon 2021, Total Energies will be seeing you at select Total Energies stations to celebrate the AFCON football and fill up on free-flowing football vibes. On a final note, let's live football together.
He swerves. He strikes.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was the
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Still 99.3 Nigeria in full. Our coverage of the African Cup of Nations final. And halftime 0-0. Daisy Michael, before we get straight into the game, what are you looking forward to seeing in the second period?
Yeah, I want to see Senegal put out a rabbit out of their hearts. I want to see Egypt come to life with some good chances created. I want to see a game that is filled with quality. It wasn't that sort of drama in the first half. Both sides created chances, but I want to see something better. I talked about how Senegal are a second half team. They know how to rattle in those goals, especially in the second half. Maybe they conserve their energy for the best.
Yeah.
But then, that penalty miss would have put, the cat among the pigeons for Senegal. But then they just displayed that, especially Sadio Mane, he'll be cursing himself. He'll be reeling from that huge penalty miss.
Wow.
Maybe if he had tucked that away, Senegal maybe just be, getting closer to lifting the trophy. But they have a lot of work to do. The Egyptians have been very, very solid at the back. They've been just resolute and the concentration level has been high. They were talking about the Mahmoud. He doesn't play like a 22 years of age player. He's playing like he's got all the experience in the world. Gabaski, keeping out that player. So I think we're expecting a better and entertaining encounter right there at the Olympic Stadium.
All right, we're primed for the second period. So much more to come right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Don't forget, we are streaming live on Facebook. All right, you can head straight to our Facebook platform and be a part of the frenzy at Nigeria Info FM, same as YouTube. All right, share. Let's get the action up and running. Or you can also, of course, take a picture of yourself. You can send to our WhatsApp portal. Tell us, what are you doing? Are you watching the game? Are you listening to Nigeria Info? Let's immerse ourselves into the frenzy. So much more to come from the Stade Olympique.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was a little bit. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you.
Of play, led by centre referee Victor Gomes, the South African. And the first half, truly didn't give us a lot of special moments, but two huge moments. The miss by Sadio Mane from the spot after Salou Ciss was brought down inside the opening 4 minutes, and also Salah with a great chance late on in the 42nd minute, and a brilliant save by Edouard Mendy. Well, the players are back on the pitch of play, and this time Senegal will be operating from the right hand side of my screen to the left, and the Egyptians from the left to right. Senegal have got their green top, green short with a stripe of lemon, and for the Egyptians, it's red top with a stripe of white shorts, and black socks. Well, just to let you know how both sides are set up in terms of personalities on the bench. For Senegal, it's Edouard Mendy in goal. It's a back four of Koulibaly, Diallo, Salou Ciss and Bonassar. In midfield is Cheikhou Kouyaté, Nampalys Mendy and Idrissa Gana Gueye. Going forward, Sadio Mane, Famara Diédhiou and Ismaïla Sarr. On the bench for Senegal is Seny Dieng, Joseph Romeric, reserve goalkeeper Alfred Gomis, Boulaye Dia, Papi Sarr, Mamadou Loum, Ibrahima Mbaye, Amadou Bamba Dieng, Papa Abou Ciss, Papa Gaye for the Balotelli, and Keita Balde. For the Egyptians, as Gabaski in goal. It's the back four of Mohamed El Wench, Mohamed Abdul Manin, Amen Ashor, there's Abou Fatou, And in the middle of the park is Suleya, Mohamed El Neni, Hamid Fati, and going forward the trio of Mamouche, Mohamed, and Mo Salah. On the bench, there's Ayman, Hashraf Zizo, Marwan Hamdi, Mohamed Lashin, Mohamed Sharif, Mohamed Allah, there's Ramadan Sobi, Mohamed Gard, Trezeguet, Marwan Dowdu, Mohamed Sobi, and Abdallah El Said. This time Senegal come forward, trying to make something of that. Sadio Mane 25 yards away, and this time has been brought down. Will be a free kick in a really inviting position for Senegal, just almost a few minutes away from the 18-yard box arc. It was just bodied in there by the man in jersey number 5, Suleya. Fati now parting.
I think that was Senegal. Sadio Mane trying to marrow through the center of the pitch. He was stopped in his stride there by the Hamdi Fati. It was quite, I think, a lovely tackle. Maybe a tactical foul. Didn't want to allow Sadio Mane to get into the box. It could be dangerous for them, but now they've considered a free kick in an inviting position, like you mentioned. Let's see what Senegal are able to make of this.
47 minutes played. Senegal have got a free kick in a really inviting position. What can they make of this one? Sadio Mane trying to arrange the positioning of his players.
He's just so tiny in front of those tall Egyptian defenders.
Absolutely.
What is he doing there?
There is the left back Salusis in there, who also sometimes can take this set pieces, and also Namplis Mendy. Can Senegal rattle the Egyptians here? The free kick is taken this time. It's long, it's high. Ghana Guy with a really poor effort there.
Very poor effort, miscued, miscalculated, overheat, didn't even rattle the bar. Not impressive.
Really, and just way off. And the face of Koulibaly
Says it all.
absolutely. I didn't get that caller well. Well, the man at the centre, Victor Gomes, the 39-year-old South African centre referee. And in the VAR room will be Morocco's Audi Zurak, holding charge of the video assistant referee, while Jean-Jacques Ndala Ngamba will play as the fourth official on the day. And so talking about Victor Gomes, previously officiated 3 games in this edition of the AFCON. Was in charge of the Nigerian Sudan game, the Cote d'Ivoire Algeria, and Senegal's win against Equatorial Guinea. This time the strike comes in from Idrissa Gana Gueye in the 18-yard box. Gabaski. Well, a handle there by the goalkeeper.
What was Idrissa Gueye doing right there in the box? I thought that was quite a decent effort. He was going to unleash a power driver towards the goalkeeper.
Came off the toe.
Yeah, he came off a toe, deflected, ricocheted of the defender of the Egyptians to tame the effort, because
Really?
he was going straight in. He was powerful. He had all of the purchasing power, to trouble Gabaski. But good defending from Egyptians.
Egypt now in their own half. El Wenj will go all the way to Fati, and this time to Abdul Manin. Now Ashore on this far right hand side, deep in the half of the Egyptians. Neni this time. Well, Egypt will take their time to build the attack. They understand how to really manage a football game. Game management.
Game management.
It is out of this world.
I agree with you 100%. And that is the hallmark of the outing so far. They've taken it game after game. They've identified their strength. They've identified their weak points. Sometimes they've allowed Senegal to play the ball. They've just sat back, soak up pressure, waiting for Mane, I beg your pardon, Mo Salah to just go up front, see pockets of spaces, and try to just cause problem. But the more the game wears on this way, the more it plays according to the Egyptian script. I want Senegal. I want them earlier on. They must make all of their efforts count. It's not enough roaming the ball through the center, flank, everywhere. What do you do with it?
Absolutely. How are you able to convert chances as Egypt come forward this time? Trying to find Mustafa Mohammed. That was Fatih with the pass, but eventually Salah with the pass. And Mohammed getting on that one. But looked to be offside slightly.
Lovely pass from Salah, no look pass. It's a through ball, you would say. But then it was just a little bit offside. But I think good initiative from Salah. I talked about how he needs to come back a little bit, maybe draw back now, withdraw himself from that points man and become a playmaker. He's back the assist, scored 1 assist in this competition so far. You know, all the attention has been on him. He can barely touch the ball before he gets dispossessed.
Absolutely. 6 AFCON goals and 3 assists for Mohamed Salah. Well, can he increase his tally on the day? And don't forget, broadcast is refreshed by Coca-Cola. Truly, we can taste the feeling. Senegal this time with a ball into the box. Can they get the strike away? Gabaski. What a response from the goalkeeper to steal the ball away from Famara Diodou. That is absolute marvelous goalkeeping. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Tony, what an opportunity right there wasted, but Gabaski read the game nicely. His eyes were on the ball. He knew that stealing the ball would have been the best option there, because Senegal had money in there looking to, steal the ball and tuck it away. There's a certain Famari as well, looking to make a tiny, just a tiny touch would have been a goal, but Gabaski just came out to clear the danger. Good goalkeeping from Gabaski there. He's really written his name in gold in this competition.
Absolutely. Well, Egypt have only scored 4 times. As, the Senegalese come forward now. It's a misplaced pass by Naples Mendy, and the challenge from Abdou Diallo, just skipping off Mo Salah, and he gets into the referee's book. Abdou Diallo was quite cynical too.
Quite cynical there. They've been very indisciplined, talking about this Senegalese side. They've picked up yellow cards, not what they want. If they pick up this yellow card, they could invite pressure to themselves. And look at that, just yanking Salah off the ball, just pushed him away completely. Salah was in control of that ball. He should have done a lot more better there.
Absolutely. That's 25-year-old defender is making his 14th appearance for the Lions here. 54 minutes played. Now they start Olembe Senegal, nil Egypt nil. And truly, we're hoping that these two sides can lit up this final with magical moments of simmering proportions. But so far, we've not particularly seen so much. As Senegal come forward now on that far right hand side, the crossing to the box by Kouyaté. This time is headed away, back inside for the Lions of Teranga.
The Egyptians are just defending. They've all gone back, committing bodies backward now instead of forward. But I think we have to give credit to Senegal. They've started the second half off to a flyer, cutting into the box of Egyptians with ease, whipping in those crosses, arriving late in the box. But just, that final penetration has just, been their own undoing.
Khalidou Koulibaly with a long ball trying to find Ismail Assar on the far right hand side, but the man in jersey number 15, Elwenge, is quick to respond and hacks that one away for a throw. And we see 2 players set to come on. 2 players who have largely participated as real support system from the bench. Trezeguet and Zizou are set to make a real impact in this game. And Trezeguet with a really good goal. This time Senegal come forward from Diodou trying to find Mane, cleared away. Salou Ciss with a ball into the box. Mohamed Abou-Gabar yet again snicks that one just from the near post.
How about that for an effort from Senegal? It was Sadio Mane making a run from the left-hand side, drove very close to the byline, unleashed a very delightful and dangerous cross in there, looking for his teammates to connect, but then Gabaski once again stealing the ball off their legs, and they just cannot believe it. It would have just been a wonderful goal rammed into the back of the net, but Gabaski said, hey, you're not going to score right about now.
How immense will this goalkeeper be for Egypt? What a player he's being, really. And well, truly a shining light of some sort. Egypt now. They've got Fatou on this right-hand side in the half of the Lions. And that will trickle out for the throw for Senegal. Taking pretty quick to Diallo, and this time Koulibaly pressing forward now, the Lions of Teranga. Infield to Kouyaté. Kouyaté to Namplis Mundi. One support, finds one in Salou Sis. Salou Sis back to Diallo. Diallo to Kalidou Koulibaly. 57 minutes played. It's a long pass this time, trying to find Famara Diodou, and it comes to Salah and to Mani Napani, who trying to tee up Famara, but the pass is wayward. Picked up now by Egypt. They come forward. Can they create something? Beautiful bit of football by Mamouche. Out to wing possession and find Salah on the far right-hand side. This time there's Ashore in the Etihad box to Mustafa. Well, there's dilly-dallying position picked up now nicely. Kouyaté into the part of Galagaye, and the challenge will come. Was Sadio Mane, who was notched there slightly by El Neni.
A very poor decision by Mustafa Mohamed. He had a lot of the ball. He was quite tentative. He was ponderous. Covered his Costa there. Should have released the ball a lot more earlier, but then he was just dispossessed. The ball was stolen from him from the Senegalese. He was at the right place. Could have made a swivel. Could have made a quick turn. Could have back passed. There were a lot of other options. Why did he waste time?
Well, it's not just two this time, but will be 3 substitutions for Egypt, and Omar Mamouche will be the first to, well, he's done for the night, and also Soleil will be off for Trezeguet. Mustafa Mohamed is also off, and the man in jersey number 28, Marwan Hamdi, who plays for Smoha in Egypt, coming on board. You will be wondering, well, Carlos Queiroz will be calling this shot from wherever he is.
Absolutely, he should be in the stands. He's not banned from the stadium. He should be sitting somewhere quietly. The cameras haven't found him, because if they have, they would have panned, on him. But maybe some sort of communication, maybe a text message could do, a phone call could do. Passing instructions
the
to
use
his
of the
assistant.
walkie-talkie too.
Exactly. So I'm sure that his handwriting is written all over the tactical shape of this Egyptian side and what they do right about now.
And that's a cynical challenge coming from El Wench. Stopping Ismail Assar in that instance, just trying to peel away from the far right-hand side. El Wench was very alert to that and thwarted that move. That'll be a free kick. He's got the little headgear wrapped around his head and played with a head injury for almost 70 minutes against Cameroon. Such a true servant of the game. 16 minutes on the clock this time. Senegal have got a free kick in a really inviting position.
They must make it count right about now, Tony. I'm not sure they want to stand and watch the carpets being pulled off their feet for the second time. It's been back-to-back finals.
It's a good position for Salou Sis. The left footer. Can he produce something special here? We've seen great free kicks scored in this competition. Ashraf Hakimi.
Queiroz with a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Absolutely.
I mentioned
the
that he
camera
exactly
just punning on the Mexican. And this time he's taking shot into the Etihad box. The cutback is there. Well cleared away. Oh, that was some idea.
Very fantastic idea, trying to catch their opponent off guard. But then Egyptians were right on hand, read the game finally, read the movements of Ismail Assar from that right-hand side. Just put in a block, a timely one at that. Good defending. Defense is not the problem of these Egyptians.
Scoring is there. It's probably their problem. They've only scored 4 times. As a matter of fact, since the turn of the century, they've been the only team to have scored just 4 goals while getting to the finals.
Some a fluke.
Would you say?
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, maybe a fluke.
Well, it's just they've proven themselves in other parts of the game. Really stalwart defending. As this time, Egypt would win themselves a free kick on the far left-hand side of the defense. Checo Kouyaté, they're cooperating that instance and just having a communication with the centre referee.
Gabaski.
But just having to look at that cut back by Buonasar, few minutes away, was trying to find Famara. Famara missed it into the path of Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane couldn't keep that ball in play. Gabaski just sneaks the ball beneath his foot.
He was going to get to the ground, but then he just followed the run of Famara Didi there because he knew that Famara would have just ramped the ball, stroked it home, but he followed his foot, grabbed the ball from his foot quickly, and then saved Egypt from embarrassment.
Well, don't forget, our broadcast is refreshed by our friends at Coca-Cola and official broadcast partners MTN, and true supporters of football in Nigeria. Well, Daisy, it will interest you to actually know that 8 of Senegal's 9 AFCON goals have come after the 60th minute. 89% of their goals have been scored after the 60th minute.
Against Cape Verde, against Equatorial Guinea. These are teams that, they should be rolling over. But this is Egypt. Egypt will let them have it their way.
62 minutes. And 2 minutes past the hour mark. Right here at the Stade Olembe. Sparsely filled up. But a good support base of both sides as Buonasar comes down that right-hand side trying to find Ismail Assar. Just overhits the ball. And that will trickle out for a throw to Egypt. Ismail Assar, 10 goals for the Lions of Teranga. And well, surely he will be hoping that has got the opportunity to make something beautiful here on his 43rd appearance for the country. His second AFCON final.
I think Cisse, talking about the coach, will have to tweak something a little bit, to get the Senegalese side firing.
The question is, what cards are we going to see him play?
The first half, he went with flat 4-2-3-1 formation. Second half, we've seen Idrissa Gueye there giving a license to arrive late into the box and try to help out in the attack. But defensively, they look good. But on the bench, they could just call in 1 or 2 players that can come in and just change the complexion of the game, because I think the Egyptians have them figured out.
Absolutely. There's Papa Gueye, who have being one of these players Aliou Cisse have oftentimes brought on a possible option. There's Boulaye Dia too, the Villarreal attacker. Famara Diédhiou has just lacked that connection in terms of the final third and the midfield trial. 65 minutes, Senegal nil, Egypt nil. Well, the man Aliou Cisse in his track suit there. This time Gabaski towards the part of Ashol to Elwench, dipping the half of the Egyptians. Will switchblade towards the far right hand side, left hand side now parting. There's Ashol there waiting. Can he find his teammate? Ball lost, picked up by Aliou Cisse, and towards the part of Sarr, and Sarr tried to get on the end of that one, but really a lot defending by Elwench in jersey number 15 to hack that one out for a throw.
Timely tackle there really by Elwench. Just is a sliding tackle. He went for the ball. He targeted the ball, avoided the player's leg there. Good call, experienced defending. It can only be the Egyptians.
Absolutely. Elwench is pretty much very experienced defender. Was with the team at the 2018 World Cup. So far is being a mainstay for them.
Remember what I told you about this fixture in the sports office?
Well, and we talked about that man, Papa Gueye, and Aliou Cisse have surely decided to give him the opportunity to create something magical here. He have been giving the onus to come on and turn the tides in the favour of Senegal. Papa Gueye, the 23-year-old midfielder, only his 6th appearance for the team. Well, prizes trading France for Marseille. And, well, really, now you have a midfielder who is more advanced.
Absolutely, they need attack. They need all of the bites they can have. They've huffed and puffed, they've snoozed and danced, they've thrilled and spilled, but they lack bites.
And, well, Egypt just trailing in terms of possession. Senegal enjoying more, 53% to 46 for the Egyptians. Throw taking very quickly by Senegal on the right-hand side of their defense in their own half. And the challenge coming there from the man in jersey number 5, Suleya.
Someone is praying.
Hamdi Fati now party. Well, prayers, supplications, but above all, the performances is needed. Egypt now peel away. Really good possession spell. El Neni to Zizou, and this time to Shaw. But the return ball is caught out, picked up now by the Lions of Teranga. Salou Cis, man in jersey number 2. To Naples Mundi. Salou Cis yet again with a long pass, trying to find the Ronald Famara Diodou. Just overhits it, and that will be a throw. 68 minutes played. Senegal nil, Egypt nil. What a game.
What a game. It's been highly cagey.
Well, this has got
highly stingy.
Has got maybe extra time written all over it.
Exactly what I told you in the sports office.
Well, 5 of the last 11 AFCON finals have gone to a penalty shootout. Well, that's almost average, really. Well, this time Egypt with possession in their own half. It's Fatou down that left-hand channel.
Tony, time is running out for the Senegalese. I'm afraid that the Egyptians are the better penalty takers, but we want them to just, I don't know. Egyptians are they're just strong. The game is just, they have the expo somewhere. Check the bottle water of Gabaski. You will see the expo today written down. So Senegal must end this tie right about now.
Well, West African and North African teams have got their own rivalries. This is the successive final after Algeria's win over Senegal. Free kick now for Egypt to be whipped into the 18-yard box. It's a really strong header coming from Abdul Manin, just over the bar. Great delivery by Zizou there.
Absolutely great delivery with the left foot. Desi Kota whipped into the box. Abdul Manin leaped the highest there, got his head to the ball and just flashed his head forward wide, off target, and you could see him looking very disappointed. He knew that was a golden opportunity spawned by him.
Absolutely. Abdul Manin, one of the inspirations of the tournament. And well, I do have a feeling somewhere in my heart that he could be part of the best 11 of this tournament. This time, Senegal have got the ball in a really dangerous position. Mane with the ball into the box, caught out. Bouanassar, this time Wench is there to clear away from danger, and eventually booted away by Fatou. But how about that pass from Mane?
Look at that pass from Mane, a little bit of something clever passing in there, right straight into the box. It was more like a delicious meal cooked for his teammate, but they failed to eat it.
Senegal now, and this time there'll be a foul of Bouanassar incorporating that instance on Trezeguet, just on the far right hand side, the left hand channel of the Egyptian defense. As we approach the 70th minute mark, the camera panning on the assistant coach Dia El Sayed, former on the 20 manager of the Egyptian national team. It's also one man who was drafted in after the job was given to Carlos Queiroz. And well, he was talking prior to the game, and he did talk about them really going all out to win for Carlos Queiroz, who wouldn't be on the touchline. He also requested that the final be moved to tomorrow.
That was just a mind game, given the fact that they played extra minutes. Yeah,
right.
Extra minutes, and just a little bit of cranking up the atmosphere, trying to whip up sentiment from the footballing community. But the calendar is there.
Trying to get sympathy.
Exactly. Well, the Egyptians, they've got the winning mentality. They're up against the Senegalese side. I've not won it before. So when it comes to experience, they have it.
This time, Egypt have got a free kick, whipped in by Zizou into the box, is cleared away, and that's a really cynical challenge. And well, the centre referee Victor Gomis, and that was Sadio Mane, the culprit in that instance. And that was on the right back ashore, Aman ashore, and well, Victor Gomis having a word with Sadio Mane. He was trying to intercept the ball, but just caught the defender.
Clearly going for the ball there, but then he made a very late challenge. He was late in that instance and then caught the leg of the defender. You trust the Egyptians to make a meal out of that drama.
And well, the centre referee Victor Gomis once again is having a talk with the assistant coaches for Egypt, and a bit of a chuckle. There's well, camera also panning on the CAF president Patrice Motsepe
Alongside Infantino
Absolutely.
Giannis.
Well, his being was available for the Cameroon-Egypt game. He was also available for the opening fixture involving Cameroon and Burkina Faso. And hopefully we'll be dishing out the medals to whoever gets it on the night. 73 minutes played. Senegal. Time is trickling down.
It will end in premium tears.
Why'd you say so?
They've not made all of the effort count. Yes, they've put in all of the hard work. They've put the hard yards in. They've made crucial runs. They've been, they've been good, but not spectacular, not stupendous, not incredible. You need some magical moments.
Not many teams are incredible against Egypt.
But getting into the technical area, they've had balls, they've had time, they've had space as well, but they've just failed to, convert their chances.
This time Egypt will win themselves a free kick just a few meters away from the halfway point. As we see two substitutions that look to be Bombardier. Yes, the man in jersey number 15 on the touchline, and Boulaye Dia. Two substitutions set to come on for Senegal. And Alusi trying to really create something here. They need some inspiration.
Absolutely, they need all of the help they can get off and on the bench. They need motivation right about now. They need ideas, because they're just lobbing the ball forward without any tactical plan, without any clear idea on what to do with it.
Egypt now, Fatou with a ball into the box! And that looked to be Trezeguet on the end of that one. Oh no, that was Marwan Mohammadi. What a header. Just guides it past the goalkeeper. Should have been the first goal.
Should have been the first goal right there. What a cross into the box, and then he got a header to it, but the header was just not clear enough. He scuffed the effort wide. He leapt the highest there, wiggled himself out of his marker, got all of the time in the air, and then just spun that one. Edward Mendy in that instance was completely cut out.
What a huge letter for Senegal. Marwan Hamdi with a glorious chance to put the Pharaohs in front here. Now they come forward. Fatou on that far left hand side into the 18-yard box. Salah finding support. A cut back into the box. The header is timely too from Abdou Diallo. Really desperate defending from the Senegalese.
Absolutely, they've committed bodies backward now, defending for their lives, defending with guts and skill in there. You could see Sadio Mane causing traffic. Each time he gets on the ball, he's surrounded by players, and then he just had to hold the ball there for a minute, looking for space to get out of traffic and jail, but then he could not jail himself.
Trezeguet would win Egypt a corner just on the far right hand side. On the far left hand side, not parting, the right hand side of the Senegalese defense, and Abdou Benin in the box, Wench in the box. This time the corner comes in, and the header almost near post, hacked away by Diallo. Back inside for Egypt, El Neni towards that far left hand side, trying to find Zizou, but overhits the pass, and that will be out for a throw-in to the Senegalese.
The Egyptians have come alive in the last couple of minutes. They've sent bodies forward. They're looking to create chances. They're looking to, cause mayhem. Salah pulling the string, the substitute right there, squeezing the throttle. But then they just cannot shred the Senegalese defense to rebounds, just as the way they want it.
And so the substitutions will come. And this time Ismail Assar is done for the night. He will be taking his exit for attacking impetus Boulaye Dia. Famara Diodou also have been substituted for Bamba Dieng, who will be hoping to really do something special for his side on the night. And two important substitutions. The 21-year-old, Bamba Dieng, who also have got an AFCON goal to his name, also applies his trade in Marseille. And also Boulaye Dia, who have only scored just once in 14. Well, this will be his 15th appearance. 77 minutes played. Broadcast is refreshed by Coca-Cola and some broadcast partners, MTN, providing us with the right connection on the night. We are yet to see special moments. Sadio Mane lost a penalty early on in the first half, in the opening 4 minutes, and since then, Senegal have failed to conjure something special.
Could go back to hunt them, Tony. Sadio Mane, the culprit. I'm not sure he's going to forgive himself if they don't end up lifting this trophy. But let's also, football can be somehow. Pendulums can swing. I tell you one thing, if they had converted that penalty, the Egyptians would have equalized.
Bouana Sarr into the box this time! But is well cleared away from the 6-yard area. El Wench yet again with a defensive duty. Bamba Dieng sniffing in, trying to just sneak his way to have a contact on that ball.
He could just, he was not very lucky there. The ball just, slipped off his foot. Didn't quite connect the way he'd want it, to wreak havoc. He's been trying to be the slippery one, just trying to squeeze himself, look to see if he can steal pockets of spaces, but there's no space to be stolen.
This time Mane gets away from his marker, but the challenge will come in, and it's a dangerous one coming from Hamdi Fati to bring down the Liverpool man, and that will be a free kick yet again. It's quite unfortunate really that Senegal aren't taking advantage of this flurry of free kicks from dangerous areas.
They don't have a dead ball specialist.
I mean, that's really bad given the quality of the team.
A team that sent Idrissa Gueye to take a free kick, it tells you that they don't have it. Mane himself is not, especially when it comes to free kicks. Even at Liverpool, he's just that kind of player that wants to show power, quality, boost strength, making runs and then overpowering defense, and of course goalkeeper to tuck it from that left hand side. But when it comes to dead ball situation, he's not the favorite.
This time, can they do better? The effort comes in there, and it's Salou sees the left back. Well, the attempt there just way over the bar, and there seemed to be an issue for Gabaski, who is down on the turf holding his thigh.
Yeah, I remember the game against Morocco last week. That particular thigh, he injured it, making that last-ditch save for his team. But then it would appear he's not completely healed.
Yeah, really.
And he's risking it for his country. Let's not forget the drama he caused. He refused to be substituted.
Yeah,
he refused to be held up.
Morocco.
Exactly. He wanted to stay on and just keep on saving. But right about now he's picked up another injury, probably aggravated the one he picked up. Exactly.
Injury. And so play will stop momentarily as we going to the final 10 minutes of proceedings here. 80 minutes on the clock. Senegal nil, Egypt nil. What a second half. It's been really cagey. Not many clear-cut chances. And we can see the man, the third choice goalkeeper Sobi, just having light work with the legendary goalkeeper, but now goalkeeper coach Hussam El-Hadri.
They've been very lucky with goalkeepers, talking about the Egyptians. 3 of them, Gabaski, El Shanawi, Gubi, the youngest one. they've all sang from the same hymn sheet. Gubi coming off the bench to join the chorus line, contributing his quota to this side. So when it comes to defense and goalkeeping, it's not the problem of Egyptians, just that the point man has well been policed and caught out. Talking about Mo Salah, the reason why they cannot score a lot of goals.
Well, Gabaski have got a huge mental strength. He would continue, and he's up on his feet, ready to take the goal kick. It's, well, we're really looking for that special moment. Finals like this produce indelible moments in history. Tonight, well, Senegal failing to convert their chance early on in the opening 4 minutes. Sadio Mane will be biting his fingers. How didn't he score that? But you have a feeling if he had, just maybe this game would have had a completely different outlook.
He would have had a different outlook. He would have changed the landscape of the game, the complexion, like I mentioned. Egypt would have pulled one back, and then it could just be a little more open. But because Mane didn't convert that penalty, the both sides became very stingy. They became stubborn. They became ghosty, and they play with verve and poise, but not clinicality now.
Well, just 2 goals conceded by Senegal at this edition of the AFCON. And so they're looking to really keep it really tight at the back. Egypt now come forward. Some really good attacking move down that right inside of Shaw. But it's being dispossessed neatly by Abdou Diallo. Manages to keep the ball in play. It's a good pass, and Napoli's mandate this time towards the far right hand side, trying to find the run of Bamba Dieng, but it's been caught out, picked up once again by the Egyptians. Now they come forward. Can they create something? Zizou on that far left hand side, ball caught out and into the safe hands of Edouard Mendy. You just wonder, where would that special moment come from?
It could come at the death. It could come now. It could come extra time. It could come at the spot kick. But spot kick, we know, is a nobody's game.
Really?
And you just have to really miss chances and time wasted.
Oh, 4.5 million US dollars awaits the team who eventually comes out tops here. And, well, an upgrade of about $500,000 on the prize money.
Still paltry compared to what we have in Europe.
Would you want to compare?
Let's just come a little bit up notch. Let's step it up a little bit.
That's about 2.8 million US dollars was injected into the prize money for the top 4 teams. This time, Senegal trying to exchange passes in and around the 18-yard area from Egypt has been well hacked away by Abdou Manin into the half of the Lions. Picked up now by Mendy. That was Emmanuel Shaw with that clearance.
Emmanuel Shaw has just been everywhere.
I mean, he's been wonderful for a young player of his age. He's just making only his 2nd appearance for the team.
He produced that thumping header that that was not on target. But look at him at the back end, making some agricultural clearance.
Absolutely. In the absence of Kamal, the absence of Taufik, also Ayman Ashraf. Well, it's an Egyptian team that have been plagued with lots of injuries. As Senegal now they come forward. It's a delightful pass to Salou Ciss on the left hand side, and the contact from Bamba Dieng just balloons that one away.
Bamba Dieng, what was he thinking? The cutback was traded to his path. He should have just brought it down a little bit, take his time to unleash the power driver, but he quickly made an impulsive effort there, and the effort was just out wide. And look at him, disappointed with his own effort.
Absolutely, that was quite poor from Dieng. He was also one of the very young stars looking to announce himself to the world. Man, jersey number 15. 85 minutes on the clock. What a refreshing night of football. But we haven't particularly seen these 2 sides come to life.
Low quality affair. Senegal have just been clipped by the Egyptians. They were high flying in second half, but we've not seen any magical moments. The freeze completely out of them. The ripple, the pulse of the game out of their grasp. probably, I don't know where the magic is going to come from, but they just must do something. They're up against penalty specialists. They know how to hold their nerves. The Egyptians now, they know how to talk it away. They know how to pick a spot and just smash the ball and ram it into the back of the net. But the Senegalese, I'm not sure they want the carpet again to be put off their feet for the second time.
4 minutes before the 90, Egypt have got a free kick almost halfway through the pitch. It's headed away by Senegal into the half of the Pharaohs. Now they come again. Can they create something? All the way to Gabaski, who takes it long, hoisted into the pitch. And there'll be the contact in there from the centre-back Abdou Diallo. Well, that looked to have come off an Egyptian player, and that will be a throw. What a pass. It's overweighted this time, picked up nicely by Egypt. And Egypt will win themselves a free kick. Papagaye. So not really had an impact since coming on.
Papagaye not having the game he would have wanted. I think the ceremony and the occasion has swallowed him up. He's yet to create any chance. And he's just, been overrun by the Egyptians.
I mean, when you play against a team who have got into the finals 9 times.
And they've won it 7 times.
It is crazy. Well, not many of these players played in the consecutive finals that they had in the 2008, 2009, 2010, but the team as a whole have got that experience, the build, and from the history that they share. Sadio Mane will go into the referee's book. And that was as a result of a challenge, a show. 3 minutes before the 90. What will be, will be. And it's a step on the boots of Amanda Shaw.
Sometimes success takes time to build. Back in 2012 London Olympics, Mohamed Salah, Elneny, Ahmed Hegazi. It's been 10 years they've been playing together for the national team. Back then, Salah made that move to Basel. And till today, after 10 years, they're still playing together. Hegazi not here today, but he's contributed his quota.
Absolutely.
So sometimes you need to build from undergrade and then get the rewards much later.
Yeah, started his football back in Egypt, though, with Mo Cohen, before making a 2.5 million euros move to Basel. And then, the rest is history. 88 minutes on the clock. Egypt will win themselves a free kick. Marwan Mohammed was impeded, just almost 35 yards away, and Zizou have got the opportunity to whip one into the box. And this time the ball is into the area, just eludes everyone. Marwan Mohammed on the end of that, but just couldn't get the right contact.
It was not just it was not a bad effort, but I thought it was a little bit overcooked, by the Egyptian there. No one could get a header to it, not even the Senegalese defending. Zizou should have done a lot more better there with the delivery. Over hit pass, over weight cross, if you may.
Well, Senegal, they played in all their knockout games. All the knockout games have been played in the evenings. And you would say that they truly came to life in the knockout stages of this competition. 8 goals scored in 3 games. Amazing. This time there'll be a challenge in the half of the Senegalese. That'll be on the left back, Salou Ciss. He should be up on his feet. That was Trezeguet. He's trying to... Is that Trezeguet? That was Marwan now, Hamdi. 3 minutes have been added on. 3 minutes have been added on by the assistant referee. And Senegal, Egypt, still no goals right here at the Stade Olembe. Where will they swing?
Dilly down, dilly down, dilly down, and dilly out. Time is running out. The clock is winding down for the Senegalese. They need this more than the Egyptians. But they've not revealed a winning hand. They've played all of their cards on the table, but they're yet to reveal a winning hand.
Absolutely. They could become the 4th team to win the AFCON on a 3rd attempt. for the likes of Sudan, Zambia and Tunisia. Now they come forward. The Teranga Lions, Bouana Sarr trying to find the run of his teammate down that far right hand side, but just a little bit overhit. And Fatou with the clearance. Senegal with the throw on the right hand side of their attack, the left hand side of the Egyptian defense. And this time they'll look to find a man, Bouana Sarr. Well, our broadcast is refreshed by Coca-Cola and brought to you by our official broadcast partners, MTN, who are being solidly behind us all through the coverage of the AFCON. Egypt now, they come forward. Salou sees into the 18-yard box. Can he get the cross away? But some really good defensive work coming from Eman Ashore to guide him away from the ball and win a goal kick. That was Zizou.
Yeah, Alice Sis has done something incredible. He stole that ball from the middle of the park and then made that Morodi right down the left-hand side. Was trying to pick out a teammate before he was stopped right there in his stride. Egyptians are just not going to take nonsense.
I mean, with the performances from the protagonists like Salah and Mane, you could say that Vincent Aboubakar could just be running away with the MVP.
Who did they come up against? Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, no disrespect now, the Gambia, Comoros. I mean, when you come up against teams like that, you score goals.
Well, Senegal now, can they have a last laugh here? They come again, trying to create something. Khalidou Koulibaly with a long floated ball towards the far right hand side, trying to find the runner Bamba Dieng. It comes off Bouana Sarr into sight this time, and Boulaya Dia brought down in that instance. The central referee not interested.
I think that was a clear foul there. He was.
And there you go. Central referee Victor Gomis signals the end of 90 minutes at the 60,000 start Olembe. After 90 minutes, Egypt and Senegal have failed to score. The biggest chance of the game goes all the way back to the opening 4 minutes, where Sadio Mane lost the penalty kick after Salou Ciss was brought down in the 18-yard box. Tonight has not been that flowery night of performances, but it's a final, and you expect both sides to really keep it tight at the back, be very cagey. Well, Mo Salah closing the 42nd minute in the first half. Well saved by Mundi in the second half. The best chance following the path of Marwan Hamdi, the 25 years old striker, who had a glaring opportunity to poke home from 6 yards out after being teed up by Fatou, just guiding his header wide. Well, the likes of Sadio Mane have not particularly turned up so far, but 30 minutes awaits both sides. Another opportunity to prove they truly deserve to be crowned champions of the African football game. Half time, full time this time in terms of regular time at the start Olembe. It's Senegal nil, Egypt nil.
What a cracker. It's just the Senegalese cannot believe it. They've expended a lot of energy. For the Egyptians, they've had gears. They can switch when the Senegalese apply the pressure, but they just have failed to do anything with it. Salah is yet to produce some touches in the last 20 minutes. It's been a very, very, very cagey, feisty, ferocious game. No, both sides are not giving anything away.
And both sides just taking instructions. Dia El Sayed, the assistant coach, just receiving instructions from Carlos Queiroz, who's looking forward to be the 17th foreign manager to win the AFCON. And Aliou Cisse also dishing in instructions to the boys. It is now or never for both sides.
I wonder what is going through the mind of Sadio Mane. You could see him thinking deep. What can he do to deliver his team? Look at that penalty miss. He had all of the power, but then he just lacked composure. He lacked technique. He lacked ambition.
You would expect him to pick a sport and plant the ball into the corner, especially when you're up against a goalkeeper that you know is very good from 12 yards.
Penalty taken with the jitters early on in the game. He would have himself to be blamed right there. And look at Salah applauding because he said, I told you. I told you what to do. And the goalkeeper, Gabaski, just did exactly what Salah said. And the game is going according to plan. But for the Egyptians, it could be their night.
Of the 9 AFCON finals which have gone to extra time, 8 have gone to penalty shootout, Adeze. And this does look to be the 9th. But you're probably wondering, I mean, for both managers, how do they approach extra time? A switch in tactics, or just continue doing what you're doing?
There's no tactics to be switched, especially for the Senegalese. Cisse has lined up the play according to their strength, not necessarily his own tactical philosophy. First half we saw Kouyaté and Idrissa Gueye in the holding midfield role. He had to shift Idrissa Gueye up front a little bit, playing behind the wingers there. But it has not worked. Idrissa Gueye has well been neutered. But for Salah right about now, he's not been given all of the freedom to roam the way he would want to. He's not had all of the spaces he wants to operate with. So I don't really think they just have to rely on individual brilliance right about now. Someone popping something out of nothing.
Oh, this time the 2 captains called by centre referee Victor Gomis. And there'll be the toss of the coin on which of the sides but will play from. And so Egypt will retain their half of the pitch, which is the left-hand side of my screens. And they'll be operating towards the right-hand side, and white Senegal will be operating from the right-hand side of my screen to the left. Play is underway. The start of extra time at the African Cup of Nations final in Yaoundé. Senegal nil, Egypt nil. Zizou with a ball into the box, headed away by Kalidou Koulibaly. Picked up this time by Mane. Mane into the path of Blaidia. Can he find the strike? And is Dieng with that strike. Great goalkeeping from Gabaski. Bamba Dieng with a glorious chance to put the Senegalese in front. But his effort was caught out by Gabaski.
Absolutely, what an effort caught out there. Dieng made that audacious run down the right hand side. Beating the defender there, unleashed that power driver. And then the ball was going straight into the net, and Gabaski just fell down, stretched out his left arm to just keep that one away, stop that ball from stroking into the back of the net. Gabaski has been phenomenal. Gabaski has been brilliant. Gabaski the lifesaver.
Egypt have on 2 occasions in 1986 and 2006 faced Senegal on their way to winning the AFCON. And somehow they found a way to always get past them, and it matters most. Tonight is huge for both countries. Egypt now with possession in their own half. El Neni to Emen Ashore. We'll go all the way back to Abdul Manin, and this time El Wench.
There's a deliberate fashion for the Egyptians right about now to suck the venom out of this game by retaining possession. Look at them patiently building up. They don't want to overly attack. They're just trying to take it stride by stride. The goal is just to get the venom out and frustrate the Senegalese.
Well, the Senegalese are yet to taste penalties in this competition. And
they've not gone through fire.
All right, well, let's see what happens here. Fatou with the defensive duty. Buonasar now trying to Nampalys Mendy now trying to find Buonasar on that far right hand side. Caught out. That'll be a throw for Senegal. Well, if they go on to win this game in open play, Senegal could become the first team to win 4 knockout games at the AFCON in open play.
To tell you that the African football is quite competitive.
Really?
No one pays respect to you. We've seen drama. We've seen games stretched to the bare bones. We've seen teams give blood and sweat. No one wants to budge. So Senegal, they've got quality, but the quality have not shown tonight. Maybe they've been swallowed by the occasion. Maybe they've let the jitters to come out. They're not supposed to let it come out.
Senegal have got a free kick in a really decent position just on the far right hand side. Pretty much 40 yards away. Bouanassar to take into the Tinghat box and would elude everyone, and that would be a throw. You would reckon that wasn't particularly a bad set piece. But
Good idea.
There was no anticipation in the box.
Good idea, poor execution.
Yeah, really, maybe. Well, this time throw would ensue for Egypt on the right hand side of their defense, and it's Amanda Shaw who would clear away into the half of the Lions. Bonded back into the half of the Pharaohs by Koulibaly, and back again. It's a tussle in that middle of the park, Adeze.
Tussle with lofted balls, tussle with agricultural clearance back to back. Both teams seem to be tired. They're just counting down.
No. 2002, 2006, 2012, 2015, we saw penalties. Well, that repeats itself on the night. 94 minutes played at the Stade Olympique. Senegal nil, Egypt nil. This broadcast is probably refreshed by our friends at Coca-Cola and some official broadcast partners, MTN. Proud supporters of football in Nigeria. Eman Ashol, the 23 years old. A challenge for Mane, would win a free kick deep in the half of the Pharaohs. Well, truly, this is a test of character, a test of fitness, a test of intellectual strength and might. And well, we're just 15 minutes away from, or 25 minutes away from penalties.
25 minutes is a long time in football.
Really?
Senegal can decide to switch the gears, come back hunting. But the Egyptians have shown that they've got crazy horses that can drag the Senegalese with poise and physique.
And well, Senegal themselves aren't particularly very regular with penalties at the AFCON. They've only been in that position twice. And the very first was Cameroon back in 2002. Well, they lost that 3-2. And in 2017 in the quarterfinals. And they've lost on both occasions as they come forward now. It's Senegal. Boulaye Dia trying to turn away from the defender, but it's been bonded off the ball. And Egypt would concede a free kick. That was Hamdi Marwan, the attacker in jersey number 28, incorporating that instance, and that will be an opportunity for the Egyptians to regroup. The Senegalese not parting. The free kick is taken very quickly to Koulibaly. A crossfield pass towards the left-hand channel. It's overweighted, and that will be off. And pictures of Lachine, the very experienced Lachine, getting ready to also come on. Carlos Queiroz playing all his cards.
He's playing all his cards well. Look at the Egyptians right about now. They've gone back to basic defense organization. They've gone back to full Catenaccio mode. They are just happy letting the Senegalese play the ball because they know they've mastered the art of defending this competition.
Well, truly, the Senegalese team, in terms of the assistance to Aliou Cisse, is also largely members of that 2002 team. Goalkeeper on that night against Cameroon, Tony Silva, is the goalkeeping coach. Lamine Diatta also really tough midfielder, part of the backroom staff of Aliou Cisse. So you would say that they've squared themselves up for restitution here.
it's very important to get veterans that have done the business before. It helps you, transcend that winning mentality to the younger generation. The reason why some of us question the decision for NFF to bring in Yobo, but there's a reason why Yobo is in the camp there. He could just...
This time Egypt into the 18-yard box. Is Trezeguet on the far left-hand side. Would find his teammate in Fatou trying to get away from his marker, but the interception will coming from Idrissa Ganagaye, and that will be a throw to Egypt. And Mohamed Lashin would be called upon. And the man in jersey number 18 was one of those who did excellently well from the sport against Cameroon. The 25 years old, making his 6th cap for the Egyptians today.
Absolutely. Carlos Queiroz walkie-talkie is certainly walking and talking. He's sending in his dogs of war, ready for the big occasion, ready for what they actually prepared for.
The penalties, right?
Exactly.
Well, let's see if they can nick it in open play. Trezeguet from the far left-hand side into the 18-yard box, and trying to get away with the strike. And that was Trezeguet with that eventual effort, but it's really tame. And the pass coming from Fatou into the 18-yard box for Trezeguet. A quick turn, and the strike, well, cleared away by the defense of the Lions of Teranga.
Time is running out for them. They know that for sure. It was another effort spawned across in front of goal. They should have done a lot more better there. But Mendy, talking about the Chelsea goalkeeper, he's been on sabbatical leave tonight.
And this time Salusis with a ball into the box. Here it comes in. Oh my! Gabaski called to the rescue. And Bamba Dieng on the end of that header, just against the turf. Gabaski with a timely punch to get that one out for a corner.
This is incredible, Tony. What am I seeing? Very incredible. And look at that dangerous cross whipped in into the box. And then Babadian got a header to it.
This time they come forward yet again. The corner kick into the area. Abdou Diallo on the end of that one. And just way over.
They're piling the pressure now. The Senegalese. They know the time is no longer on their side. But look at that effort from Baba Dieng. It was a thumping header. Gabaski just stretched himself completely. Stretched himself, got onto the left-hand side of the... Look at that! Kept the ball out with both hands. He was going straight in. He bounced on the turf. Was going straight in, but Gabaski was well alert.
And you could see
the veteran.
Thumbs up from El Hadri, the veteran goalkeeper and current goalkeeping coach of the Pharaohs.
More like that's my boy.
Absolutely.
I trained you.
Wow, this is something. Senegal now, they come forward, and that will look to be Boulaye Dia under the challenge. That was Bamba Dieng now. It was brought down by El Wench. But Bamba Dieng have had 2 really good chances in this game.
He's not been lucky in front of goal. 2 really decent chances. He's done everything he can do, but luck has just not smiled on him. The ghost of substitution right about now is just frowning at him.
Well, that challenge by El Wench would result into a free kick for Senegal. It's pretty much 30 yards away or more. And this should be an in-swinger coming from Buanassar. It's taking its paw. It's cleared away. And this time back into the 18-yard box. Hacked away by Emen Ashore. Well, 2 of Egypt's previous 8 direct AFCON finals have gone to a penalty shootout back in 1986 and 2006, and on both occasions at Daisy, both games ended 0-0, and they went in to win on sport kicks.
The odds are in their favor.
The odds are in their favor.
The odds are in Egyptians' favor. I want Senegal. I want them from Ab Initio. They could be in trouble.
102 minutes played at the Stade Olembe. We predicted this.
I predicted this.
Well, it is something of not particularly a shock, giving that both players really, Salah and Mane. You would say that they haven't come to life in this final.
How can you come to life when both sides know each other? Salah must have given a pep talk on Mane.
To his teammates.
Mane must have given a pep talk on Salah, and that is why Salah. I think Salah has come up, the upper hand. He has shown the upper hand, given the fact that he told Gabaski where to just keep himself
for that penalty.
So, Salah has, maybe we can say tactically,
played a role
exactly
as the captain on the day. Well, this will be a throw on the far right hand side to Egypt. It's taken quickly. I'm trying to find Trezeguet, who was second best in that regard. Mundi with possession for Senegal. This broadcast is refreshed by Coca-Cola and official broadcast partners MTN. Well, truly, it's been a connection of perfection on the night. Well, great pictures coming from Yaoundé. Can Senegal create something now? They come forward. It's Salou Ciss on the left-hand side to Mane. Mane now trying to get away from his marker. It looks like the challenge were coming there. And central referee Victor Gomis says, well, there's nothing in there. But Daisy, there's something in there.
Mohamed Abdul Malin.
That was a show.
A show, I beg your pardon, not Mohamed now. It was a very tricky one. It was a very tricky one. Looking at it, you think he didn't mean no harm. But
he caught him.
The referee, yeah, he caught him, but the referee has decided not to just, give it a proper looking.
Well, that was just few inches away from the 18-yard box from the left-hand channel.
But maybe Mane tripped himself.
You think so?
Added some crayfish and pepper in there.
That.
And the referee was just smart to say, hey, just get up. I didn't see nothing.
In 5 AFCON final matches in a row, Egypt have kept a clean sheet in each of them during a 0-0 draw. So they understand the arts and acts of playing a finals. And there you go, it's half time of extra time. Victor Gomis signals both sides to switch up as we get ready for the second half of extra time. This is looking like a fight to finish. Egypt and Senegal, a battle of epic proportions, having particularly delivered lots of special moments, but expectedly so. Mo Salah would look to refresh himself as some other players are trying to grab a bottle of water. Lots of pep talks.
Lots of pep talks, Tony. Their technically brilliant display, emotionally intense affair, physically exhausting and tactically compelling. Egypt, just like when earlier on in the game, they just resembled a rabbit caught in the headlights when they were trying to settle in, and then Egypt, the Senegalese got that penalty. But they've since, held their nerve. They've organized themselves in good shape. They refuse just to be dragged out by the Senegalese.
This Egyptian side, they're a phenom. Clean sheet in 1957, clean sheet in 1986, 1998, 2006, 2008, 2010. Overall, in 8 previous AFCON finals, they've kept 6 clean sheets in the process.
Call them giants of the AFCON.
Really, just taking a look at that chance by Bamba Dieng. 2 really glorious chances. Salou Ciss again to Bamba Dieng, and the header downwards, and Gabaski with the response.
Gabaski with a fine save there. Let's not forget, he's goalkeeper number 2. But he's made the competition his own. He's kept his team. And look at him looking very excited. He's ready for the battle. Just bring it on. Look, I'm ready for this. He's telling the Senegalese.
Will the city of Yaoundé favor Egypt? Or will it favor Senegal? Well, Yaoundé is actually the 7th different city in which Egypt will contest an AFCON final. And so they'll be hoping to find some favor from the stars. It's called the City of 7 Hills. As center referee Victor Gomis signals the start of the second half of extra time. 15 minutes before this one will be decided from the sport. Senegal nil, Egypt nil.
Game on. Hostilities resumed. Egyptians, they look to me like they've got more energy because they tried to conserve it when they were soaking up pressure. The Senegalese have run out of ideas.
Well, they know how to do that. Sit deep and conserve energy. Take you the extra mile. And this time, well, there'll be a swap in terms of the half at which both sides will be operating. And so Egypt this time will be attacking from the right-hand side of my screen. Wow. Well, the Senegalese will be operating from the left-hand side to the right. Egypt have got a free kick deep in their own half. It's taken quickly by Abdoumanin into the path of Abdoulaye Dia. Position one, yet again by Egypt. They come forward. Salah trying to get away from his marker. Well, dispossessed, picked up now nicely as they come forward. It's a long pass by Galagaya trying to find the run of look to be Abdoulaye Dia in that instance, but just overhits it and into the safe hands of Gabaski.
Gabaski, the man of the moment, enjoying himself right there. He's really come off his lines when he needs to. He's tucked in when he needs to. He's remained calm when he needs to. Exuding some confidence, commanding presence, giving his defenders, that kind of confidence and belief they need that they've got someone, between the sticks.
106th minute and counting. Egypt with a free kick. Just in half of the lines of Terengas. Switched towards the far right hand side, and the challenging there from Salou Sis on that looked to be Zizo, the man in Chelsea number 21. And it's just chuckling to the referee. I didn't do anything. He launched in there.
That was quite tricky. That was cheeky. And that was something, wicked.
Just stopping Zizo in his stride. And that will be an opportunity for a free kick. Well, for the Egyptians on the far right-hand side, the left-hand channel of the Senegalese defense. And Gabaski is urging the fans to come on.
Trying to draw energy in key moments of the game. He's becoming something now. Gabaski, he knows it could be, it could be swinging to their pendulum because they've just neutered and kept this Senegalese side quiet, clipping their wings, their high-flying wings.
Free kick now this time. It's a long one. Come back in there by El Wench, but eventually hacked away by the defense of Senegal. But look at that contact from the back post by El Wench.
It was a good contact, used the header to bring the ball back into it. I won't call it a cutback because he used his head to bring that one back, looking for a teammate, but then the ball fell kindly to the defense line of Senegalese. It was easy for them to sniff out the danger by making an agricultural clearance.
109. Time is trickling down. Egypt with possession. Gabaski would hoist one into the middle of the park. Now the header will coming then from Bouana Sarr, trying to find his teammates, and there'll be a little bit of a collision in there by look to be Fadol. Just trying to get confirmation in the other man, and that has got to be Papagaye. In that instance,
doesn't look good. Look good, Tony. He went for the ball.
Oh, that was Bamba Dieng.
He stuck out his foot, wanted to win the ball back from the racing Egyptian player there, but then there was a clash of legs. It's not looking good at the moment.
And so play will stop momentarily. The medics will be called upon to have a look at Bamba. Camera just pointing on the face of Mo Salah. 6 AFCON goals, looking for his 7th. He scores on the day. And free kick for Egypt, just on the far left-hand side of their defense, will be taken by El Wench. The referee will call that back. I'm telling the defender to play to my whistle.
For neutrals, Tony, penalties is good. For some persons that are supporting Senegal, I don't know what they'll be thinking.
This time Senegal come forward. It's a good pass from deep in their own half. Trying to find Sadio Mane from Papagaye, but the challenge was coming from El Neni, and so it's a free kick just in the center circle for the Lions of Teranga. Taken quickly, Koulibaly, Papagaye towards the far left hand side. One support, fine support. Insalusis. Can Senegal raise the clouds here? It's a long pass this time to Boulaye Dia. Bouanassar on the right hand side. One support. Have got Boulaye Dia to play with. Boulaye Dia keeping the ball in play. Into the part of Khalidou Koulibaly. Koulibaly now with a long ball into the Etihad box. Cleared away by Elwench. Back inside for Senegal. Senegal piling all the pressure to Bouanassar on the far right hand side. He won support. Ball lost eventually by Diallo. Look to be Nampalys Mendy now, and eventually will trickle out for a throw. The referee says a free kick, so that free kick is taken quickly. Senegal now, they come forward. Can they open up? They'll go up wide to the left hand side. Mane to Bouanassar into the Etihad box. Abdul Manin is there to head away, picked up nicely now, and it's Egypt coming forward for the long lofty pass from Marwan Mohammed. Is just overhit, and that is out. This time for a throw. Salusis on that far right hand side, just trying to play back pass, if you may.
The back pass didn't quite pan out the way he wanted. But we've seen a clearly dizzying attacking pattern from the Senegalese in the last 2-3 minutes of this encounter. But it's just been that fruitless effort. They lack penetration at the moment.
Egypt now, can they create something? And it's Trezeguet trying to get away from his marker. Ball lost, picked up by Senegal. Well done by Papagaye, but the referee called that back for a free kick. And faces of men in anticipation, hope and believe, a true desire to write their names in history books. It's a completely different team from the last team that won the Nations Cup 12 years ago.
It has to be. 12 years ago is a long time.
So you might say they've got 7, but this crop of players haven't felt that feeling.
He's eluded them. Since 2010, he's eluded them. 2012, we saw Zambia win it. 2013, Nigeria won it. Cameroon winning it. Cote d'Ivoire. These countries showed more hunger, desire, passion. But then Salah, ever since he came on board to be the centre man, he's not been lucky, and that is why he's vowed tonight to make it count. He's giving everything, but look at him. He's a little dispossessed.
Well, he's been bodied off the ball. Some really good, not leg work now, but body work from Khalidou. Almost dangerous clearance from the Egyptians there, but they'll find a way to get themselves out of trouble. Really good combination now for Toto El Neni. El Neni have got Salah, and Salah looking to run down that right-hand channel, is being dispossessed of the ball by Diallo. Picked up now by Nampalys Mendy. Across the centre circle now towards the part of Boulaye Dia. It's a long ball and it's headed away by Elwench into the part of Papagaye. Senegal dictating the tempo on the ascendancy here.
On the ascendancy for sure, they needed more. There's a little bit of urgency in the style of play that in a haste now to flick damage when it mattered most.
And this time the strike comes in.
Gabaski again, too.
That was dangerous coming from Bamba Dieng.
Oh my word.
If you want to chill with the big boys, if you truly want a Bamba, ask Bamba Dieng.
Oh my word, Tony, how about that for an effort? He picked the ball from a loose area, drifted in a little bit into space, raised his shoulders, looked up, and then unleashed that power driver, looking to ram the ball into the back of the net. Gabaski once again holding himself to the ground, making a quick intervention. What a crucial save, what an impressive save, what a world-class save. Gabaski, the man of the moment.
That strike was sublime. Bamba Dieng. This time the corner into the 18-yard box. Spilled! And the challenge were coming there, but the referee is not interested. As this time Egypt have got the opportunity to come forward. Salah can't keep the ball in play. Position back inside for the Lions of Teranga.
Crazy. What a game. It's coming to life.
Well, just in the final 5 minutes, 115 minutes played. Truly refreshed by Coca-Cola. That burst of adrenaline through the legs and hearts of these players, looking to write their names in the folklore of the African sporting game. This time Egypt into the 18-yard box. Trezeguet, can he get the strike away? Costing field, Moan!
Oh my goodness!
Mundy with the save. He's not just the fifth best goalkeeper for nothing. Called upon and he answers beautifully.
What an effort there, Tony. It was Egyptians looking for space in a jam-packed, technical area, and then they just unleashed that unexpected shot from the man there, the man wearing jersey number 22, 28, Hamdi, unleashing an effort, a powerful one at that. The one I call a power driver, but Edward Mendy just rose up and then kept it out, inch by inch. No inch surrendered, blow by blow.
Corner this time by Zizo into the box, and a little bit of a joking punch by Mundy, just failing to have a clean punch on that towards the back post. Eventually cleared away for another corner to Egypt, this time on the far right hand side. 117 minutes played. Egypt on the brink of something they love, penalties. Senegal defending for their lives. Corner now into the 18-yard box, and the eventual counter from El Wench is just lofted high and wide of the goal.
And Wench there with a decent effort, maybe half corner effort, but then he couldn't keep his head down. He just pinged it high and wide. Tony's just been amazing in the last couple of minutes, stride for stride, blow by blow. Every effort met with the most emphatic retaliation. You could see the fizz is back into this game. Who's going to take it now? Egyptians looking for the smash and grab. I feel they've been the second best in this encounter. It's been Senegal taking all of the initiative. The pulse is back in.
118 minutes. More instructions from Carlos Queiroz. More instructions from the Mexican to the bench. Egypt holding on. Senegal really just hanging in there. Where will they swing? Well, even the three witches saying the Shakespearean Macbeth have got no idea.
I feel for Aliou Cisse right about now. He and his fans, it could be a curse. But then, this is the third time in the final. One as a player, two as a coach. He's done everything he can. He's assembled the best of the squad. He's giving the youth a chance. He's better usefulness and experience. But he just cannot find the winning formula.
Really? Well, this Senegalese team is completely made of players who plied a trade away from the African space. Well, Egypt have got just four who plied their trade away from Africa.
It tells you that the foundation of this Egyptian football is still holding sway. They won it back to back 2006, 8 and
they
10.
remind you that you don't have to play at the biggest of clubs to win the AFCON.
No one else can play your football. Like in Nigeria, we know how we play football. We have a domestic league, but
well,
that's a long story. We're not ready for it.
A story for another day. Senegal now, they come forward. Abdou Diallo into the half of the Egyptians. Possession lost, picked up nicely this time by Salah. And he get away from his marker. No, he can't. Dispossess of the ball. And this time, finally, back inside for the Egyptians for Towood Clare into the part of El Neni. Trying to find a man ashore on this near left-hand side. Deep inside with Trezeguet just chasing. But we'll finally let that one go. And so it will be a goal kick to Senegal. 120 minutes on the clock. We're done, not dusted though, but center referee Victor Gomez says penalties. After 120 grueling minutes of football at the Stade Olembe, Egypt, Senegal will be separated from the sport.
Tony, I just knew this would come. I told you, you didn't put your money. Senegal are in trouble, but who knows? It could be, if it's destined to be theirs, it could be theirs. But Egypt have come to their strength.
Do you believe in destiny?
I believe in destiny, Tony. But Egypt have come to their territory. This is what they wanted. They waited for it. They stretched the game to the bare bones.
But it's no assurance they would get it.
There's no assurance, but they just know how to hold their nerves. We've seen Mane. He's copped it. He didn't live by example. So I don't know how Senegal will wriggle out of this one. Egypt are ready. They've got the expo. Watch Gabaski. He looks content at the full time.
Well, a bit of a water break for them. A refreshment just to get themselves psychologically ready. The question is, for the first time, Senegal will be called upon from 12 yards out. Can they deliver?
They've not been through the fire. Big question, can they deliver? They've got a good goalkeeper. Mendy is not the best when it comes to penalty, shootout.
Yeah, right.
Each time he gets a penalty at Chelsea.
We're seeing Kepa coming to the party.
Exactly. So he's a good, fantastic goalkeeper in open play. In crosses, he knows how to put out those crosses. But then when it comes to the moments, the hit moment, I don't know if he can really take this one. He looks very, very clueless when it comes to penalty. He doesn't know where to dive. He doesn't know how to when to tuck himself to the ground. He doesn't know if it's going to be a roof effort or if it's going to be a low effort. But let's just see.
Gabaski and El Hadri, the goalkeeping coach for Egypt, exchanging conversations.
Look at that bottle of water. He's holding something. Gabaski is holding an expo.
Well, talking about bringing expos, but really, you would have thought that.
Look at that bottle of water. He's covered it with his towel. Look at that. Well, penalty takers written all over it. Egypt are ready. Watch out.
And you have a feeling that, you have to decide on the spot where you want to go, left or right.
Sometimes you know your strength as a player. You know where to hit the ball, and then it's effective.
Yeah.
You've got weaker foot, you've got the strong foot.
True.
And then you not want to use your weaker foot in a big occasion like this. So they've looked at all of the Senegalese players. They've chosen where they will hit the ball, and they look at Salah. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, Salah with the pep talk. Leader, believer, a true magician of simmering proportions. That one trophy he desperately wants, is the AFCON. He says, I want to really win something with my country of birth. And tonight, fate will decide this. And well, there you go.
Look at that. I told you, the Expo is they're ready for this. They wanted this, and I'm sorry for Senegal. I hope it doesn't end in premium tears.
Senegal have never won a penalty shootout at the AFCON. Never.
Someone just sent me a message now.
Saying what?
Saying that he wish was Kepa coming to help Mendy.
He was gonna put a call through to Kepa, who
Gabaski looking at his expo.
Yeah, he's looking, and you're probably asking what is written on that.
The strength and weakness of Senegalese players,
the attacking players who could take the penalty.
Exactly. The angles they will take the penalty if it's going to be left or right, and they're stronger and weaker foot. It's a simple expo.
Egypt have won 6 consecutive penalty shootouts at the AFCON since losing their first 2 in 1980 and 1984. They own the sport.
They love it.
They love it.
They dream about it.
Oh dear me.
And they've waited for it.
Once beating, twice beating. Will it be thrice beating for Aliou Cissé and his Lions of Teranga? Moment of truth. is upon us at the start. Olembe. Centre referee Victor Gomez just having a talk with the two goalkeepers. And I can see assistant referee English Jean-Jacques Ngambo, the Congolese, also part of the officiating team for tonight. As a matter of fact, the South African Victor Gomez, his fourth game at the AFCON. Well, in 2019 he was a bit unlucky to be in charge of that game, but 3 years after that, his dream finally coming through. The first South African referee to officiate an AFCON final. And look at him. Serious talk with the goalkeepers.
Do not come off your lines.
It's simple.
Just stay right in there talking.
Talking. And the camera panning on the fans. Well, lots of fans trooped into Cameroon in the last 48 hours for this special occasion. Senegal will go first.
Advantage to them.
You think so?
Yeah. Most teams, when it comes to penalty shootout, if you go first, it could be an advantage. Then you'd have told your opponents, catch me if you can.
Kalidou Koulibaly with the captain armband must lead by example.
Gabaski playing the mind game already, talking to Koulibaly. What is he saying there?
In 2019, he was suspended for the 2019 final. But if Senegal must win, he must play an integral role. And that means he must bury from the sport. The Neapolitan steps up, sneaks it in, just sneaks it in. Kalidou Koulibaly scores for Senegal. Senegal lead 1-0.
Not the best of penalty. That was quite scrappy. Gabaski stretching to the right, left-hand side, gets correctly, struck himself to the ground, made a save, but was not timely enough. Perhaps the ball had all of the purchasing power.
Kind of touching it.
Exactly.
Well, this time it will be look to be Zizo. So also one man who is really lethal. Twice has been called upon in this competition.
Gabaski looking at his expo.
Well, let's see if he has got what it takes. Zizo. He has scored twice already from situations like this in this competition. He's very skilled in the art, and he steps up and he completely rattles the goal. Beauty of a penalty. Well taken.
What a kick, quite clinical there. He didn't go for the safe penalty, just buried the ball very close to the roof. It was quite powerful. He was smashing. He was swashbuckling.
Takes no prisoners, Zizo. Really, it takes a lot of nerve to be in this situation, thrives in this competition, and convert from the sport. Senegal now. It's one apiece. Can they go forward here? And it's the Parisian Abdul Diallo.
He looks tensed.
He does look tensed. Diallo steps up and sneaks it in yet again. Gabaski coming close, but just couldn't have the right connection to guide that ball away.
He just couldn't get the right connection, and he's getting all of the direction of the penalties right. He's diving to the right places, but he just cannot, get a hand to it. They've been powerful, they've been precise, and they've been very quick.
Abdul Diallo scores for Senegal. 2-1 they lead. And, you're wondering, Gabaski is saying to himself, I've got to do better.
Absolutely, he's got to do better, maybe stretching a lot more better, maybe hitting on the ground earlier to just keep it out. But they've been very powerful and ferocious.
This time, Egypt to take. Abdul Manin, twice he is also buried from the sport in this competition. The 22-year-old defender, a true inspiration of the African game. Manin steps up, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, but crashes off the bar. And the Bar stops him in that regard. Egypt misses.
Abdul Malik very unfortunate there. Would have been a sweet penalty. He sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. He chose the left hand side of the post, but his ball smashed the goal frame. Just couldn't get in. Mendy completely cut out, but then the ball didn't just find in the back of the net. Egypt are trailing.
Oh, you could see the beautiful lady on the screen. She's, oh no, why? Well, football and its ways. Inexplicable. This time, Egypt. Mane doesn't want to watch. It is Bouana Sarr, one man who are being regular for them in this competition. Sarr steps up and Gabaski saves.
Finally, Gabaski has got what he wanted. He dived it correct to the right hand side correctly. The ball was powerful, it was ferocious, but then this time around he applied force to stop the ball. And look at that expo. All of his guesses have been right. He's dived the right hand side a couple of times, and look at that.
This is surreal. Mohamed Bougabar. How have he guessed all three directions correctly?
I've mentioned Expo 5 times. I've mentioned in the Upton time Gabaski with the game plan, Gabaski the master plan, Gabaski the smart one. He's ready for this.
This time, Egypt. Now they must score. Marwan have been called upon. Marwan Hamdi, the 25 years old, steps up this time and guides the ball, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Sensational finish from Marwan Hamdi.
What a penalty, dispatched with some briskness. It was smooth, it was calm.
Oh, come on,
it was
that's a beauty.
composed.
What a day this is. Egypt will have their nose in front yet again. And, well, you're just probably wondering where will this swing. So it's 2 converted apiece, 1 missed. This time, it will be Senegal. Aliou Cisse looks to the skies. Salou Cisse muttering words of sacred service. Truly, moments like this in football.
Looks to me like this penalty is about to be missed. Why do I have that feeling?
Do you have your own expo?
I don't have my expo. The player is fiddling with the ball too much.
Bamba Dieng, one of the brightest lights after coming on in this game. Can he give them the push? Bamba Dieng does well. It's a brilliant penalty for Bamba Dieng. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. Gabaski had no idea where that was going to.
Absolutely, Gabaski didn't get expo for that particular one. It was a smooth and brisk penalty buried into the rooftop corner, and Gabaski was just looking clueless there. He was just, confused. He didn't know where to, stretch.
Well, truly, Bamba Dieng have been one man for the future. 21 years of age, 7th appearance, and he has delivered the goods. This time it is Lanshin. He was called upon against Cameroon. He delivered. Can he do it once again? Mohamed Lanshin steps up, and this time Mundy saves. Edward Mundy keeps the strike out, and it's advantage Senegal. My oh my, guessed right.
Absolutely, what a penalty, weak one at that. And then Edward Mendy produced some magic. He read the ball, he knew the ball was going to come, maybe not to the far corner, left corner or right corner, just went to the ground so easily, and he just kept that one out. Poor penalty from the old war horse right there, for the man, the Egyptian man.
Lachine misses from the spot. Mundy called upon to mend it. This time Senegal have got the opportunity. If they score, they go 4-2 up. Can they? Sadio Mane.
Is he crying already?
He is the man called upon when the chips are down. He must lead by example. 3 goals and 2 assists in this competition. The world is watching. Sadio Mane against Gabaski. Mane smashes it home, and Senegal are champions of the African game. Scratch that. They have never won an AFCON penalty before, but it happens today. Senegal are champions, and that penalty truly takes them to 7th heaven. Across the car, it is cheers, excitement, delirium, glorious, absolutely glorious night. Senegal are champions for the very first time after trying for 3 times. Daisy Michael, it is pain, and so much pain for Egypt. That was a great penalty.
That was a great penalty. Another one with briskness from Sadio Mane, the leader of this side. This time around, he didn't miss it. He just, took the penalty with a lot of power, with a lot of precision, with a lot of vest, and of course, poise. And Gabaski, of course, dive to the right hand side, but he just couldn't, stop that powerful penalty. It was just going straight in, and Sadio Mane knew he was going to, win the goalkeeper the second time.
First time unlucky, second time unlucky. Well, they have finally laid their hands on the much coveted football prize on the African space. Make of this what you may, but Senegal are champions. And truly it's been a competition where they started really slowly. 5 points in the group stage, scored just once. But my oh my, they become the first team in the history of the African Cup of Nations to actually win this, having won all their 4 knockout games in open play. But this from the sports.
Sadio Mane extending an olive branch to his brother. I think this is more like his brother now, African brother, Liverpool brother, going across to talk to Mohamed Salah. I'm sorry, bro, you just couldn't win this one, but just take heart. We'll see on Liverpool.
Truly, the fans are in absolute excitement. These guys have worked hard, really. Adeze, they have worked hard. The complete switch up, especially from the round of 16, was completely out of this world. The win against Cape Verde, the win against Equatorial Guinea, the commanding performance against Burkina Faso. Take nothing away from them. They've conceded only twice en route this stage. And when it matters most, against perennial winners from the sport, Sadio Mane, sensational Sadio in 7th heaven.
Absolutely, they've made history to be the first group of players to win this coveted trophy for the Senegalese side. Their coach lost it in 2002. They came so close in 2019. The carpet was dragged off their foot. But in 2021 now, in 2022, they said, hey, look, we're ready for this. Even if it gets down to penalty, we're ready to give blood and sweat. And they've just done that. They remained in the game. It tells you that when you come to competitions like this, you don't necessarily need to wow your opponents from the very early stages. You don't need too many goals. Just learn to take the game as they come. Just learn to stay in games. Just learn to identify your strengths and your weaknesses and build on it. That's what Senegal have done alongside Egypt as well, but they were just not lucky, talking about the Pharaohs.
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was the little bit. All I needed for a night.
African Football Prize, the biggest, the best, the greatest, made their debut in this tournament back in 1965. And 16 appearances at the AFCON since that time. Runners up in 2002, 2019, but finally they get it. Well, let's see if we can squeeze in a couple of calls. By the way, Mohamed Abou Gabar, the man of the match for this one, and it's all about that anthem, Le Lion Rouge. Truly, they are on song. All right, let's see who's talking to us very quickly before we pack our bags and leave the studio. 0700 993 993 993 is the number for you to be a part of the action. Talk to us. What say you? Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Well, for the ladies, 014657190. Talk to us. We are 99.3 Nigeria Info. Well, we have delivered on our promise. Every action from Cameroon straight to you. Hello. Hello.
Nato, that's right. Hello, good evening, the voice.
Friday.
Yeah, the voice. Good evening, Adoze.
Good evening.
The Minister of Agriculture, the friend.
Well, talk to us. Talk to us, Friday, quickly.
What again tonight. I am so happy tonight for both Mane and Salah. There is no winner, no loser here tonight. I am just too happy. I'm just too happy this night. Adoze, good night. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so very much. Let's see if we can pick more. The phone line's buzzing like crazy. They are yet to actually lift the cup, and we'll be giving you more before we leave the studio. Trezeguet in tears. Hello.
Good evening, Adeshewa from Ikuru.
Adeshewa, talk to us.
Adeze, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
I'm so happy, so happy.
Wow.
When they got into the penalties aspect, I was like, good.
Wow. Hello, are you there? Adeshewa, we're struggling to hear from you. All right, let's see if we can get more very quickly. Hello? Anybody home? Hello, good evening. All right, we're just the phone line's gonna crash tonight. Hello there. Anybody home?
Hello?
Yes, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening.
You're welcome. Talk to us.
Yeah.
Hello? Wow. All right, who is talking to us? Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Yes, good evening. Talk to us.
Wow, these people just made my week. Like, wow, it's feeling themselves.
All right.
Senegal tried. In fact, I'm really, really happy for them. Man, I'm very, very happy for them.
All right. Thank you very much. It says he's happy for them. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, good evening,
Peculiar for sunlight and
Peculiar.
My voice.
I did tell you.
Oh my God! So happy! Congratulations to Senegal.
Yes.
I love you all.
Thank you so much. We love you too, Peculiar. Thank you very much. Let's see who we've got more. Who was talking to us? 99.3 Nigeria Info. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Anybody home? Wow.
Hello, good evening, Tony.
Yes, good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, Adesi.
Good evening.
This is Dr. Good from Savannah.
All right, talk to us, Don, quickly.
This is the moment I've been expecting. In fact, of Senegal. That's only what I want to say.
Up Senegal, he says.
Senegal.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, let's get more calls. Hello there. Hello? Anybody home? All right. Hello? Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening. I'm super happy. I'm so happy.
Why are you happy? Are you a Senegalese?
Senegalese already.
Are you a Senegalese?
I'm not. I'm a Nigerian, but at the moment, yeah.
All right.
So I feel like I was scared when it was getting to the penalty stage, but they just put a smile on my face.
Wow.
I'm so happy.
Wow.
I always rooted for them. Like when I saw the match, like the way the match was going, I knew they were going to be the winner at the end of the day.
All right.
And I was rooting for them.
Well, your wish is finally here.
Yes, so finally.
Yes, so thank you very much.
Enjoying good times together, sharing by your peace integration, Fugura smiles into motion. Yeah, that's how.
Do that. Don't forget you can share your thoughts with us via our WhatsApp portal, via Twitter. Also, let us know what are you feeling like. 0809 597 5807 0809 597 5805. That's the AFCON trophies brought on to the pitch of play. Keep talking to us what you make of this one. The phone lines are buzzing. Hello there. Hello. Yes. Babarere, welcome. Talk to us.
Thank you, my brother and my sister over there.
Welcome.
You see, Senegal cannot be mighty jet of jaws of those olden days of Nigeria. But they keep coming to the final, see the crowd, they cannot pick it up. And this time around, they pick the trophy. You know, it was the third time around, 2002, then I think 2019.
Yeah.
This time around, so
Yeah.
they cannot be Soroye. Soroye is somebody that keeps looking at the crown, but he cannot pick it up. Congrats to Senegal. They deserve it all because they deserve to win this match today. Because I cannot say they are played but they were the better side. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening to you. Welcome.
Yeah. Good evening, the voice.
Yeah. Talk to us quickly.
Well, I don't know, all these African coaches and the problems in their nation. Remember, this reminds me of late Keshi. So, and now that Caesar has delivered, what's the next thing for him? I don't know. We should be patient.
We should be patient.
You sack this, you sack that. And at the end of the day, they delivered.
All right.
I'm happy.
Well, this is a big win for that man, Aliou Cisse. It's also a big win for every local coach. I mean, the likes of Kumalo Malo of Burkina Faso, coaches Austin Eguavoin also who brought the Eagles to this edition of the AFCON. Truly special moment, and this one he'll surely never forget.
Judges, my moderator, timekeeper, and my fellow co-debater. My name is Samrita Kaushik. I'm 13 years old. We're back.
You can have your number one radio with you wherever you go.
Wow, really?
Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? All I needed was the little day. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you.
Full season, nothing like Nations Cup in Benin. If not for you guys, thanks again and again. It's Godwin on top of my mango tree in Upper Ekon in Benin. Thank you very much. This one says, I am so happy for the Senegalese. Congratulations. He says his name is Jerome on WhatsApp. This one says, I was in Agege for capturing. Okay, please, where are those seeing Arab country? Have they seen the results? This one says, up Senegal, up Mane. Senegal on, well, I don't know, I didn't get what you were saying there. But it says, hello, Tony Anada. I am happy for Senegal. African coaches have finally come of age. Well, they have always. Well, this one says, yes, good evening, The Voice and Adese. I'm just super excited for Senegal and Mendy for finally saving a crucial penalty to keep his team going. Hopefully, he comes back to Chelsea and helps save some penalties. AV Luke from Agile Estate. All right, we're getting ready for the presentations. We'll be up to that in a moment. Keep your messages coming on WhatsApp, on Twitter. Let's feel the frenzy. Well, the CAF flag handed over to Patrice Motsepe, and this time he would hand it over to his compadre. In that instance, he also will wave that flag as well. The presentations will get on the way in a moment. Well, let's get your messages up and running. It says overconfidence killed the Egyptians. Congratulations to Senegal. Alou Cisse is broken in tears. The feeling just unimaginable. Back in Mali 2002, his penalty cost Senegal that title. This time he went and he regrouped, and he has come the likes of Tony Silva, Lamine Diatta, and you can see Sadio Mane just rushing on to the title to have a kiss at it. Well, truly, Senegal in seventh heaven.
Absolutely, seventh heaven right there. You could see Ali Cisse crying. Finally, I've delivered for my country. The debts I owe them since 2002. Finally, I'm able to, after a decade, I'm able to rewrite my name in history. I'm able to write my name in gold as a player, as a coach. You know, I can understand how he's feeling.
And this time, it does look, well, Monday will be giving the best goalkeeper. Oh, looks, I mean, you would have thought that the likes of Abu Gabar gets looking. Continental best goalkeeper.
Yeah, Abu Gabar, aka Gabaski. He's my good friend. I have a new friend now in Gabaski, Abu Gabar, right there. Fantastic goalkeeper. Keeps with emotions, passion, energy, everything. But Mendy perhaps have kept more clean sheets in this competition.
Well, that's you'd have to really look at it. Have he really, giving the fact that, all right, yeah, giving the fact that he only got his competition up and running in the third game, and well, that man Vincent Aboubakar called upon, and obviously he will be getting that gong for the best, the most valuable player. It will look like, just to get confirmation. That's the golden boot. In that regard, yes, the Umbro golden boot won by Vincent Aboubakar after scoring 8 goals. I mean, only Lamin Ndiaye backing 76 have scored more for Zaria, who scored 9 in an AFCON competition. So yeah, it was really huge for that man. Talking about Vincent Abubakar. Let's get more calls. Let's see who's talking to us. Hello. Hello there.
Anthony Devon.
Yes, talk to us.
Hi, good evening.
This is Mr. Fla from Ojo Alaba.
All right, let's feel your vibrations quickly.
My vibration is going high, but if I raise my voice, I know if it carries you.
Hello.
Make I tell you, this cup now is dedicated to Edward Mendy. And Edward Mendy is going to dedicate this cup now to Chelsea Football Club.
All right, thank you very much. And so Sadio Mane gets the award for the man of the tournament. Daisy Michael.
Well, when it comes to award, divided opinion comes. But Sadio Mane he's been good. He's been immense. He's got about 2 goals and 2 assists. So a man of the tournament, but he got to the final.
Yeah,
that's the reason.
Yeah, and Vassor getting the golden boots. The best goalkeeper, of course, going to Edouard Mendy. In that instance, we've got a few more minutes before we jet out. Well, it's a South African contingent of referees on the day. A really huge opportunity for COSAFA referees, apparently, who are all in charge of this particular game, led by the 39-years-old Victor Gomez. Gomez now, who will be also getting their medals. Let's see who's talking to us. Hello there. Hello, can you speak up? Turn off your radio before calling, all right? Turn off your radio, stay away from it. All right, hello there, who's talking to us? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Good evening, I'm happy.
Wow, what's going on? All right, keep on trying. 0700 993 993 993. Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening to you. Talk to us.
You're calling our female line. Sorry.
Yes.
No, you have to call the line you're supposed to call. 0700 993 993. Our ladies have got the dedicated line 0146 571 90. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, anybody home?
Yeah.
All right. Good evening. Talk to us.
Mr. Tony.
All right. Let's hear from you.
I'm happy about Senegal winning the big thing. But I'm sad as one.
What are you sad about? Ooh. All right. Well, this time the Egyptians stepping on to the podium to get their medals. Patrice Motsepe trying to comfort Mo Salah in that situation. And, Mo Salah, visibly disappointed. Gabaski also receiving his silver medal. What a day. Well, keep your messages coming. This one on WhatsApp says, Senegal, I'm really happy for them. Henry from Ikorodu, congratulations to Mane and the Senegalese team. So proud of them. Ebele from Ikorodu. This one says, glory Senegal. Congratulations, I'm happy for them. Dennis from Ikorodu. All right. This one says, I like the Senegalese. Congratulations to them. I'm so happy for them. Korede from Egypt. All right, keep your messages coming. Tell us, how do you feel about this one? Wow. This one says, I give it up to the Senegalese. Happy for my Mendy. World Club Cup to be added soon, as we'll see him in UAE lifting the trophy. Olarewaju Ezekiel. This time, this one says, Mendy for African best. Daisy, fair enough?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know about African best. Could be African best goalkeeper now. When the award comes up, I think this is February. African best player award would happen this year. Yeah, so maybe it could be between Salah, Mane again.
And probably Mendy
will be there in top 3, but it remains to be seen if they'll give it to a goalkeeper, but he deserves it. He's gone to Europe, he's dominated, he's come to Africa. He's dominated, he deserves it. He won't be surprised if they give it to Edouard Mendy of Chelsea. He's been very lucky.
Well, this time the silver medalist. See, you don't win it, you don't win it. Nothing is acceptable.
The winner takes it all.
It is.
Winner takes it all. For Egypt, 2017, Salah has come through a lot. 2017, he was in that team that lost to Cameroon. 2021, now in 2022, he's also, on the other side, the wrong side, where he wouldn't want to be. But I'm sure his time will come. Perhaps in Ivory Coast next year, he could win it.
Oh, well, the runners-up, that's Egypt will be getting 2.75 million US dollars for the effort so far in the tournament. Let's get to the phone lines. Let's see who's talking to us as we await the triumphant. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we're there. Are you there?
Yeah, Oluwachukudi on the line.
Oluwachukudi, talk to us.
What a combo.
Hello?
Talk to us, we can hear you.
Yeah. I love the way Senegal win Egypt.
All right.
Very fantastic.
All right.
Fantastic.
All right. Very fantastic. He says.
Help me greet my friend that blessing.
Okay, we'll do that for you very soon. All right. And so the Senegalese, led by Gana Gueye, just receiving their gold medal, and this time Abdou Diallo with a chop knuckle to Gianni Infantino, Cheku Kouyaté also, all adorned in their country's regalia, the iconic green, yellow and red. This side truly, they have finally gotten it. They had, when you look back and you look at some of the great players that have plied their trade when it comes to international football for Senegal, and you look at this crop of players, you want to say they've obviously outdone, their predecessors.
Absolutely. So long as lifting the trophy is concerned, it doesn't matter how brilliant you are, Haji Diop of this world, Cisse in himself in his prime, the Camaras of this world, but this time around, they finally hit the proverbial with a banjo, and the banjo is just right in front of our screen, talking about the African Cup of Nations trophy. It means a lot for them. They've written their name in gold. They've rewritten history. You can understand the emotion, the passion, the tension. All of them have just been away, beating Egypt, and of course winning the trophy. It means a lot for them. And Aliou Cisse will have to be the most happy man on earth right about now. He's come through a lot of heartbreaks, heart-wrenching moments, nerve-wracking moments, but he's come out victorious today.
Adeze, after the first 3 games, Aliou Cisse was criticized heavily back in Senegal. In fact, one of my Senegalese friends were telling me that, listen, there were papers that had this picture, papers and people saying he's the number 1 enemy of the team. How do you explain this?
When your back is against the wall, all you just have to do is to wait for your time, be patient. It's been 10 good years waiting for this moment where he can lift his country to higher glory.
Very soon.
Sometimes in life you just need to be patient. Whatever you're waiting for, just be patient.
All right.
It will come.
Patience. They say the patient dog eats the fattest bone. Well, this is not maybe the fattest, but to them, it's got to be their best days, arguably as footballers. And Kalidou Koulibaly kissing the trophy there. Also, Aliou Cisse getting his medal. I mean, just having to take a look at that team backing to those Lamine Diatta, who is part of the assistant coach of this side. There was Aliou Cisse himself. There was Salif Diallo, Papa Dupa, Baba Bouba Diop. There was Fadiga, who did so well for Auxerre.
Fadiga.
There was Amdi Faye also in that. And that was Papa Sarr, Henry Kamara, who, he currently shares the highest goal scorer with for the Senegalese national team, 31. Lots of great players to have come and gone. Who would have thought this crop will finally do it? The moment we've been waiting for has finally come. Well, Patrice Motsepe and Gianni Infantino with the trophy. Now they will be walking towards, just trying to get where they're walking towards this time. But men holding the trophy. And we'll be seeing the handing over in a moment. Before we call it a wraps tonight, we've decided to just stay back just a bit to give you live pictures of what the presentation ceremony will look like.
Look like they're walking to Surulere from VI. Where are they going to?
All right. Well, and this time they would go towards the. I think they're trying to just probably wait and confirm where they're headed to with that trophy.
From VI to Surulere, just to lift the trophy.
Well, the team have assembled on the podium and they're getting ready to also lift it. So yeah, what a moment! What a moment for them! What a moment for this team! Truly, it's been a long time coming. A long time coming for them. Sani Dieng, Mundi, Gomis, Badrafati, Salusis, Koulibaly.
Oh!
And Paul Biya.
I get it now.
The president of Cameroon will do the official handing over to the captain Kalidou Koulibaly. And this time, well, Paul Biya will hand that trophy over to the captain Koulibaly. They will exchange a couple of words, and this time Koulibaly will take the trophy. He needs to go all the way down and go link up with his teammates who are assembled and already waiting for the trophy. And so the trio, Paul Biya, Gianni Infantino, Patrice Motsepe, with some presentation duties there. This time Kalidou Koulibaly, he's down on the top, he's jogging towards the path of his teammates. He's jogging, he decides to stop just a bit, slows down his pace, holds the trophy in between his arms. Kalidou Koulibaly
telling the crowd to cheer on.
It's telling them to get themselves
clear
together.
Road, clear road.
He wants everyone together. He wants everyone together. Kalidou Koulibaly, the captain on the night, on this great occasion. He will be, he'll have a little talk with his manager, Aliou Cisse. Hands the trophy to his manager to have a look. Both men exchanging words. And this time, Kalidou Koulibaly will head straight to his teammates. Yes, the trophy is finally here, and they will present it to the team. And this time, can they make it count? He says no. He says calm down. He says calm down, calm down, calm down. Everybody calm down. All right, Kalidou Koulibaly. Yes, I think he's trying to do maybe a number count. And there you go, the trophy presented.
Stand up for the champions.
Senegal are champions.
Stand up.
Say what you may.
Stand up
This was written in the stars.
for the champions.
Stand up for the champion. What a night this is. I don't know, do we do two more calls before we go?
Just two more calls for the road. A historic night.
All right, for the road. Let's do that quickly. 0700 993. Let's see who is able to get in. I can't imagine millions trying. Hello. All right, that's bonded off. Let's see if we can get another. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Yeah.
Of Senegal.
Up Senegal. All right.
Yeah, I predicted that Nigeria will win the cup, but unfortunately, Nigeria
In the mud. Your prediction in the mud.
Predictors.
okay. But the funny thing is, Egypt also never won because I was saying that winner between Nigeria and Egypt
My win.
So,
Interesting. All right. Thank you very much. That's the least we can take for the night. Adeze, really, where does this footballing experience rank for you since you started following this beautiful game?
Well, I think it'll have to be not the best because I'm a Nigerian.
Top three.
Top three, maybe the third. The first will have to be 2013 when our own Super Eagles lifted it.
All right.
And
special
then,
moment for you.
special moment for me. And then I think the second will have to be back in, I think, Zambia as well. They caught some of us in terms of the underdogs and the minnows going all the way to the final to make it. But I think this for me, it means a lot for Senegal. You know, the first time Chelsea and Liverpool fans will agree on something.
All right. Well, it's been such a great sport having this iconic night with you. And looking forward to 2023 Côte d'Ivoire.
Next year.
Absolutely. Côte d'Ivoire and then Guinea to come in 2025. For the records, the AFCON would revert back to July. So, we'll be seeing the AFCON in June, July for the foreseeable future. It's been such a great night. Thank you to everyone who are being a big part of our broadcast. Thank you to the digital team. There have been lots of content from us in this period. Thank you to the head of sport, Emmanuel Etim. Thank you. You're being amazing. Thank you to the man who leads this amazing team, Femi and the gang, the main man himself, Femi Obong Daniels. Well, thank you for the work you do behind the scenes. Thank you to the head of programs. Thank you to the CEO. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to the programs director. Thank you to every member of Femi and the gang.
Absolutely.
From Chuma to Overdose to Sarafina to Daisy Michael to Samuel to Brownish to David Okwara. Well, thank you to the likes of Azu. Thank you to the likes of Muiwa also who have assisted us. The likes of Adeshino. Thank you to Ufoma. I mean, it's been such a large list of great men and women who have been committed to ensuring that truly we can bring the AFCON experience to your homes. Thank you to the cool Wazobia Info family. Thank you, Nigeria Info. It is truly a great opportunity to deliver breathtaking action to Nigerians across board, and hopefully would stay true to delivering the very best of news, talk, and sports. Don't forget, link up with us on social media, Nigeria Info on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can also follow us on YouTube at Nigeria Info. You can subscribe now on YouTube and be a part of the frenzy. Adeze, how can we find you on social media?
Adeze Michael on Twitter, Adeze Michael on Instagram.
All right, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at DEVOYCE at The Voice, DEVOYCE. What a night, truly. This was written in the stars. Le Lion Rouge, the Lions of Teranga are champions of Africa.